Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream.
The
stream
party,
that we
as
have
they like to call it.
Oh, yeah, welcome to the party. The party we've been waiting for. The
Oh, yeah.
party we have been waiting for. How's things? What are you up to?
Oh, not much, just living.
Living? Living large?
Oh, hold on a second. Phone's not muted.
Oh, man, you do that. You do that every time. You do it every time, sir. So we got big things in the Patreon department today.
We
apparently,
sure do. Yeah, so
from what I understand.
today is the last day of this month's Patreon giveaway. So we'll be drawing that
So
later.
what do you think? What do you think? We'll do it at what time is it? It's 9:03. We'll do it at 9:50. No, 9:48. We'll go 9:48, dude. I'll set an alarm.
Such a weird time.
I'm gonna set an alarm. 9:48. All right.
Yep. So this will be the very last call if anybody would like to get into it. The link will
Last
be
call.
is in the description. So that's this is your last chance to get into it if you'd like.
The whole thing about it too is, I mean, everybody's a winner pretty much at this point. What do we have? We've got 4.
Yep.
We have 4
people.
Patreons. Yeah, four patrons. So yeah, 9:48. That's the number, right?
For them, they're patrons. It sure is. I think that's what you said.
So there's 3 golden and 1 red, right?
Yes.
So basically, it's very, very, very good odds. Very good odds. So we'll get to that later. What else is going on in the world?
Well, got a job fair I have to go to tomorrow, because don't have a job right now, so that's gonna be fun.
What are you interested in? What's your interests? What are you thinking? What would you like to do? What would your ultimate thing realistically, in the job life? What would it be?
To just not have one and be able to live just fine.
Well, I mean, that takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time, effort, and energy.
I'll say it's not something I'll be able to get into, but my dream job is I want to
what are you interested in?
I'll tell you my dream job first, all right? My dream job is to open a hobby store, Okay. So like trading cards, board games, stuff like that kind of hobby shop.
Yeah, we know those stores, like a comic store.
Yeah.
Like a little.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So that's the dream job. Yeah. However, the job I want to get is I want to be a driver for Amazon, but we'll have to see if they're hiring or anything and where they are,
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of Amazon activity in your neighborhood, for sure. And driving, I mean, I've driven a lot in my life, and driving is a good time. It really is.
I would say because
gives you a lot.
My job before was I was a delivery driver, so driving there still.
Yeah, that fits the bill.
Yep.
Dude, what's up with this Basil? What's up with this Basil going on right now? What kind of thoughts do you have on that?
I mean, here we can open up the game and we can just talk a little bit through it about how it's going. Let me just real quick open up the game because I didn't open up the game. So.
Oh man, you're so prepared.
Hey, I had everything else set up, right? I don't want to hear any of it.
Hey, it is what it is. I'm into it. We have 4 viewers today. Shout out to all 4 viewers. Me being one of them.
I mean, you can guess who another one is, because the other one's me.
Oh, hey, shout out to all of us.
No, you have not missed the collection yet. It looks like we're doing stuff out of order, but you'll see my collection here in just a second. I have most of it right here. I mean, you can still see a few things up there, but that stuff's not as cool. So I'm just like, I got the cool stuff down for you, all right?
Oh man.
I have all my Lego stuff, then I have my cool Star Wars stuff that I like.
So this is all like old school stuff that was at your parents' house that you were just kind of going through?
I mean, how old school can you consider it is the question, but yeah.
I mean, you're a young buck. You're a young buck at the ripe age of 21. I mean,
yeah,
there is not really much old school in it, but I feel you.
Yeah. So Basil Event, I was deceived because I was like, oh hey, look, it's the exact same setup as the J Event. It's gonna be good.
Right. It's
But
different.
it definitely is different
It's
because
different.
I mean, I was able to beat the last node, which I'm super proud of, because last time for J I
Right.
wasn't able to. So
Yeah.
there's that, which was really good that I was happy about. Then the shop,
Bricko.
the
What is that?
shop, this shop though.
Yeah, no,
And
it's weird. It
I
changed
think I
today,
think
didn't
I
it?
think we need to call this energy gate. The energy gate scandal.
Fair.
Yeah,
Fair.
because these energy packs are outrageously bad.
Yeah, I
Because
mean, what are they? Yeah, I mean, I don't even think that all of those would even get you to 7-star.
so
I mean,
between
I don't know.
between all
I'm not a
right, so
pro.
between all of these packs, it's roughly about well, not including the 30 energy or the 3000 energy pack, but between the new ones that
Yeah.
they added, it's roughly like $1.30 per 100 energy, which
Oh, really?
in a gem bundle, if you're getting this highest gem, you're getting 100 gems for roughly about 61 cents.
Right. Well, there's a little gem gate in there too, because even on the nodes don't really drop. They have very, very, very low drop rates.
Yeah,
It
so
might just be me with
I'm just
RNG or
saying
whatever.
these energy
Very
packs
low.
not good. The $30 one also not that great compared to the old one. Because what was the old one? $20 for 2400 energy, I think.
I don't know if it was 24 or like
I
3.
think it was
I don't
2400
know.
energy. I could be wrong. But that pack was really good, but now they've basically split it up into all of this garbaggio.
Trying to
And
confuse you, you know what I mean? Confuse you a little
yeah,
bit.
and honestly,
Throw a
like
little
the
Mickey on you.
prices are not great for it.
I
So
don't know how I feel
that's
about it because the whole thing is like you really need Willa,
so here,
and
hold on a
Willa
second.
is
Let's look at this real quick. So
like you really need Willa
I
for all
just
that.
here we'll just talk about this cheapest pack real quick, all right? So 350 energy for $5, right? So for $5 you can get 660 gems, and 350 is 3.5 refreshes. So you got 100,
Right.
150, 200, which is 450, and then 200, which would make it 400 energy. So you're getting
Yeah.
50 more energy and 60 extra gems. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that, whoops, that specific pack is just such an absolute ripoff. Now, when you get to this one, if you're doing them all in one day, like if you're buying all the energy packs on one day, this energy
Mm-hmm.
pack is the better value, I'm pretty sure, just because, you'll get up into like the 500 gem energy refresh. But like if it's over
My
multiple
question is,
days,
will all of those packs get you to 7-star? Has anyone
I
done analysis?
I would not know. So let's see here. You got 7,000 energy there, plus another what, 3,000, so 10,000. You got about not exactly, but about 1,500 energy. 1,775 in total, or
Mm-hmm.
17,750. Wait, no, 10,007. Wait, hold on a second. I'm confusing myself.
Bust out the
11,000,
calculator.
11,750 between all of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think I did
I
that right.
don't know. I
I might have done
barely
that
the
wrong.
screen because little thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, oh, whoops, I can fix that. I forgot about that. There you go.
Oh wow. Woo. Brand new world. Holy bajoli.
Yeah,
It all.
so
I
like,
can see it all now. Unbelievable.
yeah, but
So
these packs
I've
compared to
got
the
to
old
bust out a
packs are just
calculator.
so. All right, you got a calculator? All right, so we
Yeah, I
got.
got it.
So
Give
I
the
just need
numbers.
a. What's 350 times 5? 350 times 5.
1750.
All right,
1750 plus what? 750?
plus
Yeah, what's the
10,000.
top? Hey, go
Plus
move
it's
around.
it's plus
Hey, go
10,000.
move around.
All right, plus
Plus
3,000.
10,000 total?
Yeah, it's 10,000 for the rest of them.
You're looking at 1175. Yeah, you're looking at 1175. I'm sorry, 11750.
See,
So
reading
11,000.
numbers is also hard. Stay in school,
no,
kids. Right? Stay in
I feel
school.
it because I'm going to. No, hey, listen. I don't know who the ninth president of the United States is. I don't need to know it. You know what I mean? There's phones for that.
All right. Do you still have it pulled up?
Yeah.
All right. So let's just see how this goes. All right. Because at the highest node, you're spending 12 energy. So divide that number by 12.
Math's harder. Good job, Kenny. Kenny, I'm terrible at math. Don't believe the hype on the stereo.
Use your calculator. We need your calculator, right? So
I got you. I'm here.
So divide the 11,750 by 12.
Okay. 979.
All right. Times that by 30.
29,375.
Okay. Keep that number for a second, and we have to divide that by 900 now.
Yeah. 32.
So
32.6.
So if you spend all of that energy on only the packs, you're getting 32 shards.
That's unbelievable.
I mean, that's not farming the nodes, yes, but 32 shards from all of that energy. Oh my, that's so bad.
I mean, but that's just on the.
I mean, that's the worst way to do it. But like,
if you use that's the not hard one.
Yeah.
It's gross.
But you're only getting 32 shards out of that because in this store,
it operates on the tile nodes aren't really all that great either.
I honestly feel like they're worse.
I've gemmed it a little bit, and it's not good.
Yeah.
According to my tests, it's.
All right. So the first day, I spent a little bit, and I did 25 attempts on the highest node, and I got 0 shards.
Yeah, that's. I mean, are you hitting it for max though? Because I used to hit it for max. I think it's better to do single, move from like the last one to a just move around. And I've had better luck on that, and it still has terrible drop rates.
Huh, so, interesting.
Don't do max loot on it. Do spread it around a little bit.
Yeah, but for them saying that this was going to be their best brick pace yet is kind of disappointing because they made the character itself more expensive because Jay was 750, which is what their second highest tier is.
Well, bro, you know what's kind of jammed up about it too is they have it for I think they had it for 2 days. It was just that one $30 pack.
Yeah.
And guys were asking me is it just one time or is that every day? I'm like, I have no idea. I'm not buying into it. And
yeah, I mean, I don't blame you.
One time, and then 2 days later, there's these other ones like that. Those just dropped today, right? The other packs.
Yes, those just dropped today.
Well, this is Paxgate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm calling it Energy Gate. I'm gonna call it Energy Gate. So they'll be hearing from the Energy Gate scandal lawyers. I will say, so overall, the shop is pretty much the same besides the fact that it's more expensive for shards and they took away the set materials, which they needed to.
To be 100% honest with you, I really haven't been on that much lately. I've been doing the things that I need to do, like my chores, my chores and all that stuff. I haven't really been going ham on it. And the thing is Basil is interesting, obviously, because it's just an interesting thing. I think the whole mathematics on all of this is always interesting. It's I always have a backseat interest in how these things work and what the costs and all these things. It's very interesting to me. But the thing is Willa is very difficult. I mean, it's very difficult. That's if it was whale shard or whatever. Out of the whale shard, there's a percentage, 10% of all the whales are unlocked Willa today. Yeah. By today.
And real quick,
so I mean, at the end of the day, it's what is going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So real quick, don't mean to interrupt you, but Bulldog brought up the point about how removing the set tools was something that you hated. I agree. I did not like it, but it's something that needed to be done, or they needed to double the prices of what they were. Because getting 3 tier 3 set tools for 300 or 400, whatever it was insanely overpowered. Because like I know so many people who maxed out the Forbidden Islands just from that, from the J event.
Right. And I just thought that was a terrible.
Yeah.
I just thought that was a terrible idea.
I mean, if they made it like twice as much, so 600 instead of the 300, for example, I think that'd be great because then you're getting half as much, which is maybe one ability to max if you use all your stuff on it.
Well, you know what? This brings up an interesting point. Is what was it? Greedo. Greedo just had a video with Tibbs, and Tibbs had her. She was running auto on with different comps, in conjunction to this update. And the interesting thing about it is Forbidden Island and Pirates still hold it down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like don't get me wrong, they're
like that.
They're good. The case is they definitely have their place, but the thing is, Pirates are just insanely dominant right now. And this just isn't quite enough to push it, Castle back into the meta. However, I think Space will be taking over the meta when it comes out. And before I forget about it, there is one more thing I want to mention about the store for those who might have missed it. So in the shop for 900, there's Fancy Pizza 2, which is one of the hardest pieces to craft in the game. You'll need it for Highwayman and Blacktron Dwayne, as you can see. And one of the reasons that, I'm just saying if you don't, because I'll explain it a little bit better here in a second when I get to Highwayman. But so Fancy Pizza 2. So here. The thing that makes this kind of hard is this item right here, the Fancy Skateboard. You need 9 of them, and the issue is it's on the last Pip Town node, which last Pip Town node isn't too hard, but if somebody isn't quite able to beat that yet, it is something that is a very good alternative to get that piece done. So I just wanted to mention that.
I don't recommend it.
I wouldn't recommend it either. I would not recommend it either. Because
if you're struggling for that little pizza, you don't need Highwayman that bad.
Also, if you ask me, so you're spending 900 currency, and if you're not going for the character, so like say you don't care about Basil, the best thing, like say you don't care about any of these characters, we'll just say that instead. So instead of spending him on the pizza, 900 gets you 9 tier 3 tools, which is a way better investment if you ask me. I mean, not a good investment still because they're still pretty easy to get, but if you're gonna spend 900 not on characters, the tier 3 ability elixir is the way to go.
Yeah, I might just abandon ship totally on Basil, because I mean it's gonna come around at some point, but I don't know. I just don't see the relevance right now.
Yep.
I feel like, and especially with the whole energy gate.
Also, real quick, I don't remember if I shared this, but I did get my Forbidden Island maxed out for those who have been following along my Raft Raiders expedition. But it is now maxed out. The abilities are covered right now, but they're 2-1-5 right now. Lego House to Forbidden Island. Yep, what a big step it is indeed.
It's been a journey. It's been a journey.
But we will not forget the Lego House. We will not forget the Lego House. You know what?
Question from Jester Go. Basil good. I don't know. Look, it's good. It's good if you got a hankering. If you got a hankering to
look. I'm not gonna say he's good.
I don't know.
But I'm not gonna say he's bad either. So
I think
take that how you would like.
I think there needs to be more research done. And quite honestly, like I think Willa is a very, very key piece to that puzzle, and I think Spooky is very, very key piece to that puzzle as well.
And as you can see,
however,
majority of the people are like me and have their Willa right here, 0 out of 65 tiles. In this beautiful state.
Yeah, I mean, I'm considering farming guys that I have maxed out just to farm those master shards, because really, I mean, what else do you have left? I mean, you need space, you need a little bit of city for the event, for the for the whatever it is or whatever. I mean, I'm just doing it just because that's, you know, I don't even know what to farm anymore, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Quite honestly.
I mean, as you can see here, I have no really interest in this because 3 of my spooky characters pretty useless right now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, my castle is pretty useless. But
I mean, get the unlock at least.
Yeah, I'm going for
Get
the unlock at least.
You know?
I might take him to 4-star just to, you know, progress. But that's why I'm kind of just holding my currency right now.
What's your speculation? Like, what's next after this? What's next after Basil?
After Basil, I think we're going to start seeing some space characters come out. Because I think you're going to see probably about a month and a half of space character releases and reworks before raids are actually released, which should be coming fairly soon. When exactly, we don't know, and they haven't given a date or anything, but I'm pretty sure raids are the main thing they're working on right now, because they have said before, you know, beginning half of the second part of the year is what they wanted it to be. So, you know, we're looking like June, August, or not June, July, August time is what time we're looking for. So I think we have about a month of space content, you know, coming before we hit those raids.
Yeah. I have no idea what to expect because I've never come from a game like this before.
Yeah, so, and I do understand that a lot of people have not done raids before, but you know, they're very fun to do, and they're definitely a challenge, and it's fun to compete against your own guild to try and get that top rank, you know, which is just something that's really fun. Yeah, well, because basically instead of, it's not guild versus guild, it's basically your guild is working together to take down this thing, and you know, it all depends on how they implement it, but it could be, you know, how you place in your guild will depend on how good of reward you get. Like, everybody will still get decent rewards, but, you know, like, obviously if you get first, you'll get a little bit better rewards than if you get 50th.
Yeah.
Which is how most games do it, so that's how I would expect it to be.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I feel like after Basil, I might have a little FOMO, but whatever. I'm prepared to deal with that FOMO.
Yeah.
You know?
Was there anything else you wanted to talk about in the game before we get out of the game? That you can just think of off the top of your head? All right. We might come back to it, so I'm not going to fully close out of it, because I know how it is. Alrighty. So, my Lego collection we will talk about. How about that? Yes?
Yeah.
So wait, hold on a second. I actually want to grab one more thing. 2 more things.
Grab it.
Okay, we're back. So, I'm gonna go. I have 2 different things, or 2 different parts that I'm gonna go over. All right. So I have first, I have some of my cooler Star Wars stuff out that I'll show, because that's what the majority of the stuff I had before I got into this game was. So I have that stuff I'll show, and then I also have I have all my Lego Legacy stuff here as well. So we can go over that as well. So which one should I do first? Lego Legacy or Star Wars? Because they're both good, you know. Star Wars?
Star
okay.
Wars.
All right, so here. Star Wars. All right,
right
let's see here. All right, we're going to start with the small stuff first, all right? And we'll work our way up.
All right.
You guys have saw some of this stuff before, because I have shown it before, but this is just my more favorite stuff. Because there's still stuff in the background. Like, you can see my finger...
Can't see anything. It's dark over there.
Right there. Like the Kylo Ren and First Order Stormtrooper. And then also, not built, is over here is... It's not built yet, but I have a Han Solo brickheads as well. But I'm missing 3 or 4 parts on it. I got it from a Lego store here in town, so I just have to get the last couple pieces on that, and then I'll be able to make that.
It's funny.
All right.
I parted like 8 of those out. That was one of my that's funny. The Han Solo one.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, they had it. They had it there, and support local business. Support local business.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. What'd you pay for it?
I think I got it. I mean, it was used, and I paid $10 for it, which I mean, I could have got it new cheaper, but after shipping and whatnot, it would have been more, and I would have rather supported local business anyway. So.
There you go.
Yep. So here, we'll start with the small stuff first. So this is still sealed. Bricko, or you, not Bricko, you sent me this. Bricksbird sent me this. I bought it from him. It's a Podracer poly bag, 20th anniversary thing.
That's a good one. You keep it sealed for a little bit.
So
I mean, I'm not hankering.
I am keeping it sealed right now.
Yeah.
If I do build it, I probably will just part it out, or just buy another one. But I do want to keep it sealed because it's still sealed, nothing really torn on it or anything. So I do want to try and keep that sealed. So there's that. So I have a couple of these, but this is my favorite. So these are little Planet series sets that they did. So basically what these are is each one has a different ship or something from Star Wars, as well as a person that goes with it. So like as you can see, it's kind of hard to read, but so like this is the X-wing starfighter, which is the ship.
Yep.
Then you have the X-wing pilot, and then Yavin 4 is the planet that it came in. So they came in like globes.
Oh yeah.
So
cool.
There's this one. This is my favorite one of them. You know, they're just small little ships, but they're cool.
I mean, the X-wing is probably. I mean, it sounds dumb, but it's probably one of my favorite ships in Star Wars.
I mean,
everyone's got a favorite.
I would agree because that. I mean, that is definitely a pretty cool ship. I do really like that ship.
Right.
So then.
Sandcrawler too.
Next up, we have I would forget exactly what type of Star Destroyer, but this is one of the Star Destroyers.
Yeah.
So you know, just a little one.
Small.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just a little small one. Mostly, well, it's all gray except for the thrusters, but that one I do like it. This we got this one year for my dad for Father's Day, and he just gave it to me. So.
Nice.
All right, now we're getting into. I have one more small thing. So this is a minifigure kind of, but it's more of a buildable minifigure. I got a little droidica.
Wow, that's cool.
I actually have 2 of these. They're super cool. I really like them.
Where's that even come from?
I have no idea what this is.
Is that from?
All right, I'll show you what set I'm pretty sure it's from, but I can't be for sure.
Right. So you just got a lot of mishmash stuff.
So what I'm pretty sure is so I have 2 of them. So I'm pretty sure it's a set that came with this ship with 2 clone guys in it. And I'm pretty sure the set was it's basically this versus those guys.
Yeah.
Which I think is what the whole premise of it was. So yeah, that's what that's from.
Wow.
The droidicas are really cool, which is what I like. So
yeah.
I just think there's. Look at this. This is so cool.
Do you recall what kind of like what year that might have been from?
These probably would have been. Yeah, I'll tell you based off of somebody else because I'll tell you what it probably might have came in, or around time wise.
Okay.
So it's one of the bigger things though, so that'll be a minute. But hold that thought. Then probably my second favorite, only with the Boba Fett helmet passing it, is my mini Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's the micro fighters. Right?
Yep. Not quite as cool as, for example, Kenny's that she just built, but still really cool. And I really like this one. It's just a small little thing, but it's nice and cool, and it actually looks like the Millennium Falcon, so can't complain. So there's that.
You gotta get the one that's out now, the one that Kenny just built. Get the one that's out now.
Really want it.
I mean, it's pretty much the best value for the price.
This is definitely my favorite thing I have, which is my Boba Fett helmet, which I got
all time
recently.
period. It's the best thing you have. Period.
No, the Lego house is the best thing I have, but this is my favorite Star Wars thing I have, because
right.
I just really like Boba Fett, and this was really fun to build. I remember, so I really like the Boba Fett helmet. That's probably my favorite. I think I showed you guys that one when I first got it. And then, so if you can find when this is from, you'll be able to find probably roughly about when that set came out. But it's a Vulture Droid ship.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd have to look into it.
So this came with 3 little battle droids and whatnot. And the legs move down and whatnot, so you can stand it up or whatever if you want to. So it can stand on these legs. Go. But this was my very first kind of like big Lego set I ever got, which I really did like. So, yep.
It's good. So when do you think that was? What era? What was the year?
This, I would say, I mean, you can look up, I can probably find you this set again, because I did look it up once to see what it was. But I think it was about 2000, like, I want to say it was 2009, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
So, yep, there's that. And it's still dusty, as you can see. I mean, I guess you can't really see it well on the camera. The camera doesn't pick it up. Yeah. But this stuff from sitting in boxes for like 3 years, super dusty. It's ridiculous. All right. Then my last not game related thing that I do like, I'll give this third favorite overall, is the Tensegrity structure.
Oh, there you go.
I do really like this.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Big fan. Big fan.
I'm a huge fan too. I mean, just the design of it is
special. It's so simple, and it just looks cool to have like sitting on your desk or something, you know?
Yeah, it's a very clean design. Like that. I'm a huge fan. Boba Fett is overrated.
Boba Fett is not overrated. Boba Fett is the best.
I think Boba Fett looks cool. I think Mandalorians in general are cool. I think bounty hunters.
I will say that my first like overrated, big.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand. Like I think Boba Fett is a little bit overrated. I think Jango Fett's pretty good and pretty cool. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I like Boba Fett a little bit more than Jango Fett, but Jango Fett is still pretty cool. But
I think Jango.
Yeah. My first like big set that I want to get is I want to get the UCS Slave 1.
Yeah,
I do really want that. I do really want that.
I have a couple of them. There you go.
That's probably going to be my first big one that I get. All right. Yeah, I'll say I will agree with Bricko. Like, anybody who thinks Boba Fett is overrated does not know Boba Fett. You probably only know him from the movies, which makes him look like a loser. But he is such a cool character. Anyways, all right, on to game stuff, huh? All right, give me a faction and we can start going with it. I think I don't have any city, but otherwise I have stuff from every faction.
I think Jango Fett is underrated.
Yeah. All right, but all right, we're gonna start going over the Lego stuff, my stuff from the Lego game. So give me a faction that is not city, because I do not have any city. Yeah, no city.
I don't know. Pirates.
Oh,
you just got the Hank. You just got the Hank today.
Yes.
Or,
so let's see.
Yeah, you just got the Hank today.
I got.
Hanky.
It looks like I got 3. Yeah. All right. So I got 3 pirates. So I got your boy Redbeard. One of the most broken characters in the game. I got your boy. All right. And then I got your girl, the best tank in the game, Scarlet.
Scarletta.
And then, as you mentioned, I got Hanky Panky.
Your boy, Hank. Does Hank bring back fond memories for you? We had some good times with Hank. You and I, we had some good times with Hank.
Yeah, I'll say Hank was my first 7-star character ever, so I mean I have to give him that.
That is true.
So yep. All right. Next faction, you know, we'll just get collectible out of the way because I only have one collectible. But Highwayman.
Highwayman. My kid lost the you know, the bandana on the front, lost the black one, but we found a green one from one of the Lloyds, so my Highwayman has a green bandana.
Nice. All right, so Castle, Ninjago, or Space next? What are you thinking?
Castle.
Castle. All right.
I got Basil over here too. Spoiler alert.
Do I have any other? Nope. Okay. So first, got myself Magisto. So I just want to talk quick story about Magisto real quick. So apparently we were looking it up the other day. In Europe, he came out as Merlin in a set, so his name was Merlin. But then he also came out in a US set as Wiz, like his name was Wiz the Wizard. But he was also produced as Magisto, which is weird.
So it's all the same figure?
All the same figure.
Is it all the same?
Just different names.
Different sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different sets, different names and stuff. But yep.
Is it recognized?
Oh, go ahead.
Is it recognized on Bricklink like that? Where it's like if you
well, he's recognized as Magisto, but like I looked it up and he had the. I mean, I didn't see the thing about Merlin, but somebody had told me that earlier on Discord.
Right.
But there is the one of him as Wiz the Wizard on there. So.
There you go.
Yeah. So he's one of my characters that I'm still missing something for. I don't have his wand, but yeah, I'll say there's only 2 pieces that I'm missing for the minifigure like accessories. The other one is Basil. I don't have his correct color staff, but I got his shield and the bat. And then a bonus for Basil is I also got his dragon. Big, spooky, scary dragon, you know. Spitting that super hot fire.
The little fire piece is cool because it's actually an old school piece. It's got the little divots to click it into the mouth.
Yep.
The new ones aren't like that.
And there is I can switch it so it faces the other way instead of being how it's facing now. It can be facing like that coming out of his mouth. But
right.
Yep. Rawr. All right. Is that in Magisto's trivia? I would have no idea, honestly. All right. So Ninjago or Space next? You know, actually, hold that idea. Yeah, we're going to do Space next, then we'll do Ninjago, because you know what? Ninjago will lead right into the Patreon thing, which is coming up very soon. So
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
No, it's not 4 minutes,
well,
actually.
Something like that. All right,
8
so
8 minutes.
We got your boy Spaceman Reed with his good old air tanks and his walkie-talkie to say what's up.
What's up?
What's up? He also has the classic default Lego face that's not focusing. Yeah, look at that smile.
Hey, it's hard to find those. It's hard to find those without the gold part on the planet being all scratched up.
Yep.
Fun fact of it. Because it is an old figure. That is pretty pristine in the gold planet department, I would say.
So he got that cute face, you know. To go along with the cute face, you got your boy Bricko.
Geared out.
Joining that cute face department. That's not focusing.
Yeah. Geared out.
Then he got his cool blaster with it fully built and attached out. Check the top of Reed's head.
Check the top of Reed's head.
Yeah, it's the solid stud. It's not the hole in the stud. It's the solid stud.
Yep.
So yeah. Cute boy Bricko. He's such a cutie.
Cutie pie Bricko.
Oh yeah. Then we got Commander Cold. Commander Cold. Focus, please. All right. It doesn't want to focus, but you know, you get the idea. Commander Cold. He's not as cute as Bricko, obviously, but yeah. So there's him. And then the last one is Kartovsky. I really like Kartovsky's face. Fill focus.
Yeah.
Focus, please. Hello.
Oh, man.
Hello.
You gotta get your face out of the way.
Does that focus when my face isn't in it?
Nope. Nope.
There we go.
Just a little bit. A little bit.
I really like his face.
Still hard to see. Yeah, he's a good figure. Printed arms? Yes.
Focus.
Is it printed arms? No printed arms.
Ah!
No on the printed arms.
Wait, what about printed arms?
Oh man, we're having. Does he have printed arms or no? One of them has printed arms, right?
What does printed arms mean? Stuff printed on the arms?
Yes.
It might be one of the other ones from the set. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll go look at
Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, it's stuff that's not in the game, so they're lame. Nobody cares about them. But yep. So there's him. All right. Then we got our. Then I got Ninjago next, and then we got the Lego house, which is my favorite set. So we got the Screwer of the Wooer. You know, if you ever need a screwin', come to the wooin'. So.
Oh boy. Harsh words.
Harsh
words. That's fixed.
And then there is the Digi J. And I do have like the katanas and stuff for him, but I don't leave him in there because he doesn't have those in game. So. But yeah.
Oh really? You're like a purist over here.
Yes.
Game purist.
Yes.
Good.
So fun story. Redbeard. This is the second sword I've got for him because Bricksbird sent me the wrong color because he is a fake Captain Redbeard sword color knower, and he sent me dark blue. He sent me dark bluish gray when it's just dark gray. So I had to get that fixed. And
how is it a big difference? Can you see the difference? Put them up. I want to see what the difference
I'll
is.
tell you right now. If I put them both up to the camera, you won't be able to tell the difference because the camera can't pick it up.
Oh, okay. I've got a dark gray monofig. Old dark gray.
Okay, so the camera's not gonna be able to pick this up, but here's the two different swords.
Oh, okay. I could tell which one the dark gray is. The dark gray is the one that's kind of like greenish.
Yeah, there is a slight difference, but it is very hard to tell.
This guy here?
Yeah,
Old dark gray
you can see
mono.
like the left one. So not this one, but the other one. You can tell the other one has like this greenish tint to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Check this out. I got into these things called monofigs. I have a ton of colors of them, and it's just basically plain minifigures. They're just plain monochromatic minifigures. Mm-hmm. And this one here is actually the old gray. Super, super difficult to put together. Can't really get a good focus on it either.
Yeah, I will sit here. Let me actually switch to have it be the big screen of you. Here, put that back up.
So,
yeah. So
what it is it's monochromatic minifigures. So all the parts have never been printed. It's kind of difficult to put together and piece together because it comes from all different things.
Yep.
But this is the old gray. I like it, and it's got the what you call it hole on there.
Yep.
This is like they put this in there so that like kids wouldn't choke.
Yep.
It's like an air hole. Like it's yeah. I like that one. I'm a big fan.
Yep. All right. And then here, let me move all these minifigures out of the way.
Dark gray.
All right, let me finish moving these out of the way real quick, then we'll show my favorite Lego set that I own, which is, oh goodness, the headset messed up my hair. There we go. Which is this beauty.
Oh man, your luscious hair. Your luscious hair.
My favorite set I own, the Lego house.
Yeah.
And then, for those who don't know, the set does have the roof that comes off that you can open up to see inside the Lego house, quote unquote. And it even has its mini scale version of the Tree of Creation in there. So, which, fun fact, is the biggest Lego sculpture ever built. Officially by Lego, I think. But I don't know if there might be bigger stuff than that, but yeah.
The tree?
Yeah, the Tree of Creation.
Yeah. That's pretty big, but I'm sure there's bigger ones.
Which I will say, if you have Netflix,
alarm. That's the alarm.
All right, you go check to see if anybody else joined it, and I will give a little fun story about the Lego house. So, if you guys have not seen it and you have Netflix in the U.S. at least, I'd assume it's everywhere just because of where the Lego house is. But there is a documentary on the Lego house itself. It's about a 45-minute documentary, and I do recommend that everybody check it out if you have not. It is a really cool thing. It kind of tells you a little bit about the history of both Lego and also some of the like concepts they went with the designs for the Lego house. To answer Slim's question from chat, I feel like the reason that it is collectible is because of you can only get it in one spot, so it is a collectible item. It's just not like the collectible minifigures, which come in those sets, like the blind bags. This is a collectible set that can only be gotten from the Lego house, which is why I think that it was the one that in the end got put for, got chosen to be the collectible kind of like centerpiece, you can call it. Yeah, but
all right. So we have four on the Patreon. A big four. I think you know which ones they are. I think we discussed it earlier. Right?
Yep, so it's still just the 4 people though?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So yes. Do you happen to have the sets there to show as we go through them, or no? I guess we should have asked about this.
Which ones are we doing first?
So
which ones are we doing first?
Well, I mean, we're gonna do all of it eventually, but we'll do we'll start from the highest tier and go down. So we'll start with the Master Wu's Dragon, which is the golden brick. Then we have the J Cyber Dragon after that, which is the chrome brick, and then we have the Digi-J and Scarlet minifigures, both as 2 separate giveaways for the red brick.
The Digi-J I have in here. I've got a few of these. This is the Digi-J pack.
Yeah.
But
basically these 2 minifigures.
Yeah, basically those 2. Rest assured, those minifigures are not in short supply. So.
Yeah. All right. So we are going to use the same thing we used last time for when we gave away. I forget what we gave away. It was a Highwayman, if I remember right.
I don't remember. Highwayman.
So we have our 4. We have
all sorts of stuff.
We have our 4 people on the side.
The rundown on the Patreon is basically just 4. What's up?
Here, yeah, we can go over the Patreon.
I can't see anything. It's frozen.
Here, we'll go over the Patreon real quick. Just kind of show people for next month, which while after we're done with this,
do you have that document that shows the cost document?
Yes, I can grab it real quick. So, but here real quick.
I don't know if we worked on it at all. I'll at least give you the estimates.
Yeah. Anyways, it's not loading this, so let me open my computer. My computer doesn't like to open stuff.
So the numbers are this.
All right. So from the start, we have said that we want it to be completely transparent, and we have it here. I just need to adjust this. Jesus. It's lagging.
Can you zoom in?
1 second, it's lagging. I'm just trying to, since we had a new person go on this one, I have to add it. So let's see here. Yeah, I have to do equals. Whoops. All right, there we go. So zoom. Wait, that's not zoom. Zoom. All right. So this is the cost breakdown with shipping estimate. So this month's estimated cost was just shy of $200, $196. And then this is how much we ended up getting off the Patreon. So we had one person at the $3 tier, then 3 at the golden, with after, taxes for, it's not PayPal, but it's something similar, and then also Patreon. This is how much we ended up receiving in total, which gave us the over-under of this, which we didn't expect to be under.
It's actually less. 68. What do you have for there? Go back up. 66. Yeah, so we're actually 68. I'll give you the rundown over here. So it's 4.
Yeah, this is just the rough estimate. There's some weird stuff to go in with it. This is just so it kind of auto as well as possible. But right. So we did expect to be over and under. We did hope to hit. We did
underwater.
Hope to hit, yeah. We did hope to hit 120 this month.
Yeah.
Which we didn't quite reach. Which we did realize, kind of later on that maybe the tiers weren't as good as they should have been. Like just not enough want behind them. So next month we're gonna definitely try and do.
There's a lot of.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of factors involved. I think there wasn't really enough. I mean, even like I don't feel as if I put in enough work in this entire thing. I feel like in the beginning there was a lot of hype and talk about it, and between you and I think the work wasn't there on my end. I don't think that there was a broad audience, and I also believe, again, I mean, there's a lot of things going on with this game. There's a lot of things going on in the world. There's a lot of, there's just a lot of things going on in general. So I think that that's also a factor. And I think I think all roads lead to working harder. And, I feel like I could work harder at the whole thing.
Yep. So we have a quick question that I do want to address, which is giving more than receiving part of the plan. And it's not specifically part of the plan. However, the goal is to give back what we get. So say instead of being under $120, we are over $120. Next month we would have $120 extra put into it, so the rewards would be even greater and
exactly
even better.
Look, it's not a charity. This isn't I'm not running a charity. We're not, I don't operate. I don't think, that's not what this is. At the end of the day, there is a possibility of this thing just evaporating. I'm fully prepared for that. I think a lot of it has to go to, again, it's just working harder.
Yep.
I don't necessarily think there's an audience for it here per se. I think a lot of things that we need to do is not necessarily to this audience. I mean, the game is cool, but
so we will see, for example, hopefully some changes next month. But we will see.
I don't mind, and I was 100% prepared to be underwater this month. 100% prepared.
Yep, it will depend on how next month goes, on if it keeps going or not. Hopefully it does, but we'll just have to wait and see. We'll talk about some possible theme ideas and stuff for that.
Yeah, the deciding factor as to where this goes is going to be basically in the Patreon, the people that are already in, because at the end of the day, it's these are the largest votes here.
Yep. So here's our 3 most important people here. We have our 3 golden tier 1s. We have Bulldog, we have Dog Meat, and we have myself, which I did talk to you about, and you're fine with me joining because it is more through your store than through our channel. So you are fine with me joining. And
we did this. We did this purposely because, like, I don't know if anyone's ever dealt with Patreon or any of that stuff. The emails that I'm getting from them right now have everything to do with taxes. So obviously taxes and internet and all of this stuff is a very big factor in a lot of things. When you donate $10 to Patreon, there's a portion of it that goes to the fee, and then there's also a portion of it that goes to the taxes. The same exact thing like if you sell on eBay, any of these things. So it gets very, very complicated. This is what's kind of going on right here. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of, back to that question of are you trying to give away more than you receive? I mean, the idea is to break even. You know what I mean?
We'll figure it out. So this is for the golden tier right here. These are the 3 entries for the golden tier, and then whoever wins this will be out of the running for the next tier, which will be the Jay's Dragon. So whoever wins this,
shout out to Chris. Okay, shout out to Chris on the thing here.
Yep.
Good to see you, Chris. Appreciate that.
I assume you know Chris because I do not.
Yeah, I do. He's a close friend of mine.
All right. So anyways, best of luck. This will be for who wins the Master Wu's Dragon set, which is the Golden Brick tier for the month.
Let's go.
So best of luck to everybody, and spin. Moment of truth. Who's it going to be? Bulldog.
Squeaked it.
Barely.
Unbelievable.
Yep. So I will remove myself from it. So this will be
no.
What?
Is that what you want to do? So that was for this, right?
Yes, that was for that. And
okay,
then,
so what are you doing now?
So this is going to be for the Jay's Cyber Dragon.
Rigged. Kenny, come on, Kenny. What's happening?
Kenny, maybe if you would have bought in, you would have been in that little sliver right there, and you would have got it. That's all I'm saying.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
But I will say I'm still going to be at the golden tier next month, most likely. But I might ban myself from winning it. We'll see.
No, we're going to figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Because I don't want the thing to be one person wins every month either. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So then here, this is going to be for the Jay's Cyber Dragon set.
There's another one. So if you want a rerun on it, by all means. I mean, we're going to talk about it in the Patreon. We'll talk about it in Discord.
Yeah. So this is going to be for the Jay's Cyber Dragon set, which is a set from the game. So it's going to be either Bulldog or Dog Meat that win this. So best of luck to you guys.
This thing, $50 a target today.
And it looks like Dog Meat is going to win that one. So nice. Congratulations to Dog Meat. And then the last one is for one of the 2 minifigures. So we'll only spin it once, and the first person gets their choice of whether they want Scarlet or Jay, and then the other person will receive the other one.
So since we other have 4, yes, yeah. So the first choice right here, Scarlet or the Jay.
And Bulldog will get the choice on whether he would like to choose Scarlet or Jay, which you can go ahead and share in the chat if you want to, or you can message us in the Discord.
He is going to have to pick Scarlet because of getting Bulldogged on Scarlet, 100%.
Oh,
he's gonna have to pick it.
We'll see if he wants to have the haunting memories stick with them forever, such as this boy who I got bulldogged on. We'll have to wait and see on that.
Good one. Bulldog finally won one. So here's the deal. There was four for the month. and there was basically four giveaways, so it kind of worked out, you know. Kind of worked out.
So let's talk about possible ideas for the next one, you know, because maybe, you know, people aren't familiar with some ideas of what there is, you know, at these different tier possibilities. So I figured we should probably maybe share a couple so people have ideas maybe on what they might be like, hey, we should do that next month or whatever.
I'm thinking pirate ship.
So these are highest tier thoughts. Just we'll get that out there first.
Yeah, so pirate ship is my thought.
Yep. So there's
pirate ship is my thought.
It's the creator pirate ship, which is the 3-in-1 pirate ship.
Yeah.
So there's that.
It's not even stateside in the U.S. yet.
Yep.
So I don't know if that's, and again, I don't know if this is the market for it. Probably isn't. But it is what it is.
Yep.
I think I just need to work harder on it. That's all.
Yep. And we probably will try and, you know, get it out to people outside of the community because there probably is more want of it there.
Yeah.
I will say that. So anyways, that was an idea. Then we have you said you had another Master's Dragon, which is another possibility if people are wanting that as next month's.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. I'm thinking even a haunted high school, quite honestly, which actually bumps it up to like the 130s in that area.
But, which is a hidden side set. So hidden side's another possibility. I think he's going to grab it. That's what I think's going on.
One of these bad boys. I mean, MSRP's one. I don't know. Look it up. It's 70425. 70425.
Yep.
That's a possibility. There's a lot of Star Wars things that are possibilities. The new Poe X-Wing. The Sith fighter one. Yeah. There's a lot of possibilities, man.
Yeah, so like we're just trying to share ideas, you know, because ultimately it will be down to current patrons, and
we're gonna figure it out and within this week. Yep. So by the next stream, we'll have something definitive.
Yep.
And that's it. I mean, one and done.
We will say patrons will get basically the majority control over what will be next month. And
100%.
I will say if you do want your input into it, you can still share it, and you know maybe a patron will see it and want that. Or if you wait till the first of the month, you can always Patreon then kind of blind into it and cast your vote then. But next Monday we will reveal specifically what will be next month. There also could be changes to how it's structured. We'll just have to wait and see on that specifically.
Yep.
But that's just kind of some of the ideas right now. There's a good chance Scarlet will be back next month. I do know that for a fact. But what other minifigure we do, unsure. But
there might.
Oh, go ahead.
We might just switch the whole game, quite honestly. I mean, all roads lead to possibly switching the entire game up.
Yep. So we'll just have to see. We will let you guys know, and everything will be finalized by next Monday. So.
Kenny has the hidden side one, so the hidden side one's out of the question.
Oh yeah, we gotta get Kenny in there. Yeah. Well, you have to keep in mind also.
Look. This is not necessary. Like, quite honestly, it's like, don't do it. Don't feel pressured into doing it.
Yeah. And I do also want to mention
don't get involved.
One thing I do want to mention, which I feel like wasn't really pushed enough before, was, you know, if you do enter and, for example, that month is something you're not interested in, there is always a gift card alternative if you do not want to have the set. So that is something that I do want to mention, which we did not really, put out there before. So
I'm also flirting with the idea that Patreon might not even be the avenue for all this. I can very easily create a subscription on a website if Patreon's not like your avenue of whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, like, the more that I think about this, the more that I'm realizing there's two things. One, I have not put in any sort of like, I have not put in the work, and I feel that 100% feel that. And number two is all the things that Patreon's used for. Look, I'm not a content creator. I don't consider myself a content creator. I'm like in the baby stages, just messing around, having conversations about, stuff. So, Patreon might not even be the avenue. I might actually just flip it on something else. I don't know.
Yep. And, we'll know next week on Monday with the final answer for you guys.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
For sure. But I'll be in contact with everybody that had won on any of these, and we're going to get them shipped out tomorrow.
Yep.
That's how it goes. Also, if you want a Nintendo Switch, hit me up. So, just a little plug on there. If you want a Nintendo Switch, hit me up.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah, I think that is all to do with the giveaway. All right. Let's have a quick look at Seiko's week in review. Oh, what you got there? What you got there? Nope. Go ahead and share your tree of creation.
Yeah, my tree of creation. This is a good one, though. This is a good one. So I have this little tree that I've been messing around with. It's just a little guy, and what I do is I put little minifigures on there. So there's a Spider-Man. There's a Woo. You got a Deadpool. Deadpool, if you don't know, is a pretty legit minifigure. So onward. Yeah. And the tree. The tree's kind of cute. I mean, you got a little green frog on there. It's hard to see stuff on her. Quite honestly.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know what we need next time? We're gonna have pictures that we can just pull up.
Yeah, we're unprepared.
That's an idea for that's something I didn't even think about till right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, quick look over the week in review. So, first of all, it's a late happy birthday, but happy birthday to Seiko. His birthday was yesterday, I believe.
Shout out to France. Shout out to France.
So, France is another year older. Also, Seiko released a great video on an exploit to get a free 7-star Willa. I recommend everybody check it out. Did you watch it?
No.
You need to watch it. It's the best LLHU content that's been released so far. You know what? Hold on a second. Let me go get the link for that right quick. I'll share it with all of you, chat. All right. Let's see here. I don't even know where he posted it. Oh, he posted it in his. Oh. I don't know where he posted it. Well, if anybody happens to have the link for that and can post it in chat. Where is it? Gosh, I don't know where he posted it. Because I saw it in a couple places, but I think it's just so far back in chat that it's hard to find now. No.
Oh man, you're just searching.
Yeah, I'm not finding it, but I do recommend you guys looking for that video. You can find it on his YouTube channel, and it's hilarious.
What's the channel? What's the channel?
Seiko's channel is here. I can post the link for the channel pretty easily, actually. So, weekly report video.
So it's in there, or did he delete it? He wouldn't have deleted it, right?
Oh, here. You know what I'll do? I know what I'm gonna do. All right, hold on a second. Just give me a second. I'll just go to his channel and grab the link from the video. But the channel is Seiko-LLHU News and Content. All right, here it is. All right. Let's see here. 1 second. It's taking a while to load the chat. So I can post it. And boom. Great video. I recommend everybody check it out. So it's a little short video, but it's very informative. It's how you get yourself a free 7-star Willa. So.
Oh boy, you can't even contain yourself.
It's so good. It's so good. For those of you who have saw it, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, great. All right. So anyway,
I feel like I might have to. So I feel like I'm gonna take a look at it. Take a look at it tomorrow morning. So it's like Christmas, you know. I think that's how much you're hyping it up for me.
It's a short little video. It's only like a couple seconds, I'm pretty sure, but it's great. Anyways, right, so
shout out.
Just some things that happened this week is we had Basil get released in the Brick event, which we talked about earlier. Let's see here. Brickspedition came back, and from what I understand, there's already been another bad bug found that somebody was messaging Abo about the other day. Hey, whoa, Slim, you can't be giving away what it is. We gotta delete that chat message. How do I delete chat messages?
Oh boy.
I can't delete
chat messages. Still rickrolling people?
But anyways, so Brickspedition's back. They changed absolutely nothing about it, which is unfortunate. Which I really hoped that while it was down, they would take the time to fix it. Then there was looks like the only other piece of news this week was that there was the maintenance today that fixed the packs and whatnot, and yeah, so I mean, pretty overall uneventful week. There's going to be the purge of inactive guild leaders. So guild leaders over 30 days that are inactive will be removed from the guilds. But overall, I think that will be it for this weekend.
I've been bare minimum Bob on this game. Bare minimum.
Yep, and then
I just can't find the time.
I will also say, for those of you who are in guilds that are not Minifigure Empire, you best look out, because we did some restructuring this week, and our top guild, Cosmic Imperial Troop, led by the man, the myth, the legend, Bricko, they have a overall average total awesomeness of just shy of 950,000. So that's going to be a big stuff to look forward to when guild events come out. So yeah.
Hey, shout out. That's the guild I'm in. Hello.
Hello.
Good. Hey, yep. good for CIT. Cosmic Imperial. There you go. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but I don't know if I have anything else that I wanted to speak about, because there really wasn't that much that happened this week. I
got nothing, man. I got nothing. Maybe next week. I've been busy. It's just been a busy life.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
Things are starting to get normal out in the world a little bit. You know, people are shaking trees outside. It's starting to get back to it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will say though, it seems like a lot of places are starting to go back into the vet level, so I think people are going to have a lot more inside time again. Just from world events.
Oh, it's starting to hunker down again. Yeah, man. You know, someone told me about that today with like the. I mean, I feel like, oh man, I don't want to hear that right now.
Yep.
I don't want to hear
that.
Back
at it.
I mean, out where you're at, I just talked to a buddy of mine that lives out there near Salt Lake, and he is telling me that he's worn a mask 4 times in this whole entire thing.
Actually, Salt Lake City specifically, which is about an hour away from where I live, they're enforcing a new thing that started yesterday that in any public place you have to wear a mask now.
Wow, that's interesting because I just talked to him today. He's like, listen, throughout this whole thing, I've only worn a mask 4 times.
Yeah, so it's something they just implemented the other day.
Wow, so the hammer's coming down over there.
Yep.
Huh. Wow. Yeah, I mean it's been Mask City out here for a while.
Oh yeah.
You know, places are starting to turn into that green, whatever measuring system or whatever they have.
Yeah, I don't get that. Because like I know Salt Lake specifically, like last Thursday they hit their highest ever recorded cases. Like in a day.
Wow.
Like new cases. So. Yeah.
All right. Hey.
Well, anyways, not much else going on this week in the Lego game. Hopefully next week we have some fun stuff that happens, especially with the maintenance today, which makes me think that, there's a good chance that some fun stuff might happen soon. And yeah.
Keep me posted because I'm out of the loop. I feel out of the loop. So.
Yeah. If you're somebody like Brickdown who's out of the loop, I do highly recommend you check out Seiko's Discord. It's a dev tracker, which he posts all, like important messages from devs, as well as he does his weekly update, which we use every week to kind of just make sure we cover all the topics that happen this week in the game. So I do highly recommend checking that out. Seiko's Discord. The best way to get it is probably to just ask for it in the official Discord, the official Lego Legacy Discord. He does live in France, so you'd have to ask in U.S. time, like around noonish, and that's when he's normally around. So yeah, I definitely recommend checking that server out, and I don't think there's anything else to talk about.
That's all I got.
So
chilling. Chilling like a be easy, stay safe, and to be a nice person.
And
keep it real.
Patreon or not, be sure to let us know what you think next month's Patreon should be. And we'll focus on Patreon stuff or Patreon suggestions first, but we are open to everybody's suggestions because we want this to be something that as many people as possible are interested in and whatnot. So yeah, without further ado, I guess that's going to wrap it up for this week. I hope everybody enjoyed. I appreciate everybody coming out and chatting. And have a good